everyone, this is Magda. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I want to show you how to prepare a really delicious empanadas. This recipe has been passed to me from my sister, one of my sisters. It's like more than 30 years old. It's been in my hands, so I'll show you today how to make them. It's pretty easy and they're really yummy. Let's do it. Let me show you the ingredients for this recipe. We want to use 1 pound of shortening, 1.5 cups of sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We want to use 12 ounces of this beer. We have 2 pounds and 3 ounces of flour. And of course, we have some jam, which is 1 pound. I'm using marionberry jam and it's seedless. So I'm trying something different. I usually do with strawberries, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really good. Okay, well, we want to start for our empanadas. What I usually do, I'll pour the sugar in a flat pan so that it's easy to put our empanadas in here. And I will mix it with the cinnamon. And then we want to give a little good mix. And we want to set it apart for later. Okay, next step is to mix the cornstarch with the jam. And the purpose of this is to prevent the jam from coming out from the empanadas. Let's do it. We want to mix really good. It's really important, this step, because they really like to come out from the empanadas if you don't do it. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, our next step is gonna be mixing our shortening with the flour. And it's time to get messy. Let's do it. And really messy. I usually don't like this part, but you know, some people can use a mixer. I do it like I used to do it before, so I'm gonna do it like that. So what you do is just mix really good your flour with your shortening. Okay, our dough is ready. And this is how it's supposed to look. That you will be able to make a ball like that and it will not come apart. You see? It stays, it doesn't stay like that. And we are going to make a little hole right here in the center. And we want to use it to start adding our beer in here. We are going to open our beer and just pour 12 ounces. That is what we need. It sounds really good. So what I do like this so that the carbonation is stayed there, because that is what it helps the empanadas to be really. Okay, let's see if we have 12 ounces. I will turn it around like this. Actually, the 12 ounces are this side. Yeah, a little bit more, 12 ounces. There you go. Now, this one is for the cooker, so. Now let's continue with our empanadas. We start adding the beer. What we want to do is want to put a little bit in the center. and we want to mix it. This is an easy dough because you don't have to put it in the refrigerator. Sometimes I see that people have to put it in the refrigerator for an hour or so. Okay, let's do more of our beer. It makes a really nice sound with the carbonation. And I like the dough like that because it doesn't get as sticky. So it's really easy to work with. So you mix it until the liquid is absorbed by the dough. And then you continue adding until you finish. Okay. This is our last one. Okay, you see, really nice. That is how it's supposed to look. Easy to work because you see, it doesn't stay in your hands. You can grab things like that. Look at that. Really good dough. Now here comes the best part, making our empanadas. Well, our next step is to form the empanada. What I'm using in here is tortilla press and this plastic, round plastic that I make myself. I'll show you how to make them. And I use that, but if you don't have tortilla press, you can use a rolling pin. It might be a little hotter. To me it is, I don't know. And you can use that to make the dough flat. So let me show you how I do mine. First of all, I want to show you how to make one of those plastics. What I have is just a regular bag, and it's kind of soft. It's a soft bag. So what I do, I'll cut the part. Let's see if I can do it. The part that has the letters in there. We don't want that because it will put a stain in your dough. So I'll cut it all around. All around. And we want to remove this part that has the letter. So now what we're going to do, I'll fold it in half like this. And I'll fold it another half so that we get two. Another half like this. And then from this corner, just do this. Like this. And what I do, I cut right here. Kind of roundish, okay? Sometimes they get so big, but there you go. You have two. That's what I do. You just wash them and use them. Easy. Okay, so what we want to do now, I have already my plastics in here. We want to get like around 2 tablespoons of your dough, or maybe a little. I'll say like this. Give a little thing like that. And then I'll put it in the center of the tortilla press. I'll put another plastic in like that, and I'll press it just once, like that. So you get something like this. So you remove one of the plastics, and then you grab your jam. Let's see if I don't make a mess. What I do, I just want to put 1 heaping teaspoon. Don't put more because it'll come out. And I'll put it in the center, just like that. And then what I want to do is I want to fold it, helping with the plastic. I'll fold it, and with your finger kind of close it a little bit so that it will not, the jelly doesn't come out. Turn it over like this. And then you want to press your fork so that you can seal it. You know, like this, like this. Kind of put it in and then a little bit out like that. And if it doesn't come really round and nice, don't worry, because you can, with the fork, you can round it. And then now you remove it from there, and this is your empanada. So now the next step is we want to put it in our sugar with cinnamon, and we want to cover them with sugar like this. Okay. So, and then we'll start putting it in our sheet where we want to cook them. So we do this until we finished. And then later I will show you another step that need to be done before we cook them. We'll put them right there. And we will continue doing the rest. Now we are going to show you a little trick. So we want to poke some holes in our empanadas, and that will help the empanada to do not opening when with the jelly. They can come out through in the edges, and we want to try to do this so we'll prevent it. So what I do, I'll poke a few holes just on the top. Don't go through. Just on the top, kind of in, out. As you put a little bit, like that, like that, like that. So that way it will ventilate and it will not make the empanada explode. Okay, you make as many holes as you want. I just do a few. So, well, we have our first empanadas that we want to bake. I preheat the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we want to put our empanadas for 22 minutes, and they will get a little light gold on it. So let's do it. "22 minutes, and we will see you in 22 minutes. Okay, our empanadas are done. Let's move it out. They look really pretty. We want to put it right here. We want to close it. And what we want to do now, we want to remove them right away so that they do not get stuck on the bottom. We will let it cool in the rack. Beautiful. Now we want to continue with the rest. Well, our empanadas are cool now, so I can try them out. So let's grab one. We want to open it. This is how the jam looks like. They are really crispy. They're flaky, but at the same time, they're not too hard. It's still a little soft in the center. And they're really good. So I hope you enjoy them as much as we do. One of my sons was away for a school in Connecticut. And to cheer him up, I sent him some empanadas in a box. And he really was so happy because he had a little taste of home. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoy this type of videos, give us a thumbs up. That will make a big difference. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you would like to see more videos like this, we recommend you to subscribe. And we will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.